never really thought about that. Like, being in Cebu City is like the best part about being a Filipino. I don't know, because the beach, the mountain is just like one drive away, and I don't know, every place in Cebu, I guess, is my favorite place. I'm not really sure.
My home. That's the best answer that I can give you guys. I love my house. I love staying inside my house. I love my room. Yep, I have a pink room, but yeah, I love this place.
It's definitely Balamban because it's like Tagaytay, but a lot closer to the city. So a very short drive to the mountains. It's very serene. The weather is better. It's cooler than when you're in the city. So I like it.
Is of course my hometown, and probably the place where I sleep. It's basically Talisay City. That's where I'm from. And please don't try to find me. It's a big city. It's the first city from the south of Cebu. And I love it because that's where I grew up. And that's where I currently live.
My favorite place in Cebu is definitely be Balamban because it is just an hour away from the city, and if you feel like going on long drives, it is the best place to have a breather, take a break from everything, and also it is the best place to eat corn.
Tuslubua, no doubt about it. Tuslubua is the best. And of course, ginabot.
Man, there's a lot, but ginabot has to be there. Yeah, ginabot.
Lechon, obviously Cebu is very well known for its lechon. The best lechon is here. I also learned to love ginabot. It's like chicharon. It is chicharon bulaklak, the Cebu version, but for some reason I don't eat chicharon bulaklak anywhere else but here in Cebu City.
Hands down, humba. Okay, humba in other places is actually called adobo, but it's a more soupier version of it. So adobo here in Cebu, but adobo is crispy fried pork. It's usually called kawali in some places, but humba here is equal to adobo in other places, but it's soupier, especially with egg. So that's my favorite. Oh my god, food in the freaking world.
Sinigang, I could never be tired with sinigang. If you offer me sinigang, I would love you forever.
There's a lot that I hear, but the only thing that keeps me going is ambot sa langaw pila edad sa okpok. That's my number one Bisaya saying. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say explicit words, but I guess that would be my favorite.
Nganong ni enter. It's just a funny line that me and my friends used to say a lot, or I really learned it from my friends here in Cebu, and it just gives back a lot of different memories. And also it's a line where in Manila you'd say bakit kasi, right? Or ayan kasi, or something like that. But in Cebu, for us or my friends, we say anong ni enter?
Sakit man gani madagma, matuhod ra ka, kana pagkahanggugma nga madughan jud ka.
Bahala na si Batman. Because when I was in college, my friends would always just say bahala na si Batman or bahala na. So I would just, stick in my head and also just say bahala na.
Oh, that is really easy. Being a jock is amazing because I get to do what I love. I get to play songs. I get to share songs with you. I get to learn songs from you guys who are requesting tracks. And also I get to talk to you and make a lot of friends. And yeah, I get paid for it too. It's like it's not a job anymore. It's like passion. Like I treat it seriously. I don't treat it as work, but it's something that I want to do for the rest of my life again.
I get to play the songs that I really like. There are days, especially on Riot Wednesdays, I get to play all the rock songs, all the emo songs, all the hard rock songs that they never play these days anymore.
It's amazing because you get to meet a lot of different people, especially on my show around town. It's really literally meeting different people every time we go on the show. So I think that's one of the good reasons why I love being a jock.
That you can actually get to talk to thousands and thousands and probably even millions of people in the city and around the world without an actual audience. So if you're afraid of facing a lot of people, but has ideas, lots of ideas on what to talk about, then being a jock is just for you. And it's quite amazing. You're able to touch people's lives without even knowing it. So yeah.
Not only that you get to play music, but I get to talk to all of you guys, and also I get to meet a lot of people.
When people listen to my show, that is Drive Through, I want them to feel basically how I want to feel, really. If I listen to songs, if I listen to someone on radio, I would want to feel like I could connect to that person. Like I would like be chill, like I would feel that chill vibe going on. Like I would think that that person I'm listening to is a friend. Like I could talk to that person. So I want to be that radio jock who you can approach, you can chat, not on my personal page, but on the Monster page. Like you could just message me if you have problems. Maybe I can help, or maybe I could just listen to you guys.
When people listen to Jumpstart, I want them to feel happy and jumpy, you know, because in the show we usually try to do things that would make people feel happy, and of course we want them to have a good time, especially in the morning, right? People drive to work every morning, or people go home from work in the morning, and during those times people get tired and whatnot.
When people listen to my show around town, I want them to feel that everything is possible, because the show around town is really talking about businesses, events happening around town, and so we try to interview people who's involved in creating these brands or events or happenings. So for the listeners, I want them to feel that they can also do the same things, maybe a business or maybe an event that they're thinking of, maybe an initiative, something. I just really want them to feel that everything is possible as long as you put your mind and soul into something that you want to achieve. So
I want them to feel like they're talking to someone that they've already known for the longest time, because there are probably a few good people that doesn't necessarily have a friend or is not really good with making friends, very similar to me. So yeah, that's what I want them to feel every time I go on air, and I go on air every single day at any show of the day. So yeah, you can check me out, 105.9.
When people listen to my show, Live War, I want them to feel like they have a best friend. Because when you have a best friend, you can just talk to them on whatever topics or whatever chicas that you have. And in Live War, I just have a lot of things to say, random things, dramas here and there, and I just talk about just the random things, like everything.
Hold on, I kind of forgot my age. Okay, 18-year-old T, I mean. You were right to drop out of college and pursue your passion in radio. Yes, I will do it all over again if I had the chance.
Hold your horses. Because when you reach 30 or 25 or whatnot, life is definitely gonna really start.
take it slow, because when I was younger, I really felt like I have to be hitting or getting or reaching my goal after goal, and it was very quick for me. So I feel like now I'd say to take it slow and to really maximize the earning on each level or on each goal that I hit.
Just continue what you're doing, okay? Because it's gonna get you to a place where you're gonna be happy and contented and goal-oriented, if that is a thing.
save money, because when I was 18 years old, I didn't know how to save money at all. I would just spend on things that I really didn't need. And now that the COVID is here, money is very, very important right now.
Do not care about what other people think. Like, focus on you. Focus on becoming a better you outside, because you are your own competition. I mean, constructive criticism is great, but sometimes don't let what other negative things that other people say get to your head. So that is my number one life hack that I can give to you guys.
Be patient. Be kind. So, yeah, I know those are two, but be patient and kind. Just bundle them up to make them one. Because if you're kind and patient, then things will definitely go your way.
To really be simple and humble. And I know, cliche as it may sound, people will always say, be yourself. But for me, humility is key. Really, for anything that I've accomplished in my life, it's really to keep yourself grounded. And I know it may not be a life hack as you may wish it to be, but really, it's that. It's really humility and being simple.
To just be yourself, just focus on you, and stop impressing others, because impressing others won't just get you anywhere. It's just a waste of time.
I actually don't have a life hack. Not everyone's opinions matter, okay? Only the people that that you care about. Well, not really care about, but not everyone's opinion about you matters.
The cancel culture. I would cancel the cancel culture. So note to that, you guys. Like, it's so, a lot of people have been experiencing like mental health issues during this pandemic, and when you go to Twitter or Facebook or any social media sites, it's like cancel culture is really evident outside. You post something that you love, people will cancel you, or you just share something and people might take your opinion as a bad thing, and then they will say that your opinion is bullcrap or whatever.
The pandemic, 2020 is just going down.
Definitely be canceling out the coming of the pandemic here in the Philippines or the world, actually. I know this event is unprecedented, so no one was really prepared for it, but if there's one thing that I want to cancel out, that's definitely it.
If I could cancel one thing this year, it would be, well, you can't cancel something that is already canceled. So, yeah, I guess nothing. Because 2020, apparently, according to the people over the internets or the interwebs, that 2020 is already canceled. So why cancel something that's already canceled?
I mean, a lot of people would definitely say the COVID-19. I mean, besides that though, I mean, I would definitely want the bills to be canceled. I mean, I don't want to pay him. We don't want him. I mean, we don't know her. I mean, I just don't want to pay him. But be responsible of your bills though. I mean, I'm just kidding.
2015, no doubt. I think that was my year, really. It was a year of great music, great indie music, going to mainstream. Also, I like how I was glowing during that year. That's 5 years ago. Yeah, I think I was around 19 or 18 years old. Those were like my glowing days. I don't know. And 2015 was the year that I decided to quit interior design, being an interior design student, and then enter my passion, which is here in the Monster. I decided to apply June 2015. I decided to just walk into the radio station in Mango Square Mall and then submitted my resume. And now I'm here, outside after 5 years.
I guess when I was born. I'm not going to say the year, because I'm not going to tell you my age. But yeah, the year I was born was my favorite year so far because, ta-da, I'm here as a Monster Jock.
2016, when Monster BT1059 won the best regional FM station in the entire Philippines. It's so hard to get nominated or be qualified to be a nominee, but to win it is definitely something that made me ecstatic. Even if I was not at the station anymore, I was just really happy and proud for all the achievements the station has accomplished.
I don't know, probably the year I was born. I haven't really thought about that. I don't like have favorite years of the year. I don't know. I don't have any favorite years.
I think just last year. I think before this COVID, I had everything planned out. I wanted to travel. I wanted to start my own business, but it ain't working. And COVID-19 just definitely destroyed every plan that I have. So I would just say before this year, that is 2019.
Imagine Dragons, it's time. 21 Pilots, Holding On to You. The last one is a song that really resonates with me. I know, it's a lovely song. It's a love song, actually. It's Drift by Benji Lewis. It's an indie track.
Stranded, either by Plum or the rendition by Jennifer Page.
We are the champion, my friend.
The song Classic by The Knots featuring Powers, the one with Fetty Wap in it, because it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's fun and happy all at the same time. So yeah, check it out.
The new song by Avenue Beat, which is F2020. If you hear that song and the lyrics is definitely very accurate and very relatable, and one of the lyrics just says December 31st, I had a beer, and 2020 is my year, but no, 2020 isn't our year. It is a tragic.
I would describe myself as, and no, I'm actually, like for my friends, they actually vent to me, and whenever they do that, I'm the one who gets mad for them. So I'm like a therapist.
I don't want to say funny, just easygoing.
A person that can easily be pleased. Parang mababaw yung kaligayahan. That's just really, I think, who I am.
A very passive but not aggressive person. I'm very passive into everything I deal with my life. I am excited with most, especially my job, but I'm passive with everything. I'm passive when people share me good news. I'm also passive when people share to me bad news. But I empathize. I just am quite passive. For people that do know me, they know me as a very passive person.
I think really awkward. I think whenever I just try to say something or whenever I try to do something, I think I'm just really awkward at anything.
It's to take care of my guinea pigs. I would spend as much time as I can with my piggies. If you've seen some of the videos in Monster, I have 2 guinea pigs. One is Ham Ham, one's name's Ham Ham, and the other one is Peanut. I will show them to you guys soon enough. More of them, I guess.
Okay, I'm not gonna go there, but play the guitar. That's the thing, my favorite thing to do at home, because that's the time that I get to relax and just think.
Really, just playing, cooking. I love cooking. I try different dishes. Also, I love playing badminton.
Obviously gonna be sleeping. I already said that earlier. That's why this city is my favorite city, because this is where I go to sleep. Sleep is always gonna be a priority for me. So yeah, that's my favorite thing to do at home.
Well, other than just watching Netflix is, well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but cooking. Lately, I've been cooking a lot of dishes, and I didn't know how to cook before. And now that it is quarantine and I taught myself how to cook, cooking is actually just really, really fun. But I still have kind of, bumps here and there, but, I'm getting there.
It's easy. Baggy clothes and shorts. Comfy shorts.
I actually don't wear anything at home. Sometimes I just wear boxers, and sometimes when it gets really hot, I wear briefs.
These kind of things. T-shirts and shorts, pretty much.
Tank top and shorts because it's freaking hot.
Definitely hoodies and sweaters and boxers because it is definitely comfortable when you're at home, especially at night. But I don't recommend them wearing in the day because you might sweat and get your pits wet.
It would be my Lola. It would be my grandmother because she raised me when I was a kid. I would not be who I am right now if it weren't for her.
My favorite person in the world is my mom. Yeah, my mom. Of course, she did everything just to make our lives better here at home. So she has got to be my favorite person in the world.
My favorite person in the whole world is, I'd say Alexa. Alexa because she's at an age where she somehow understands, but she's very positive. So if I'm sad, then she just comes to me and say everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, this is gonna be a tie between my mom and my husband. So yeah, they are the number one people in my life. Yeah, they're tied up there.
My grandma, or my Lola, because she is my second mom, and she took care of me when my mother was in abroad, and my Lola was like my mother to me, so I would sometimes call her Mama.
That's easy. It's like the person who's laughing with tears.
You know those smiles with closed eyes? You know, the
emoji that I use 90% of the time is this. And I do it for thank you, for anything actually. Because I usually finish my sentence with thank you or my texts or my email. So
The emoji that has a straight mouth. Bad. Ting.
Definitely be the emoji that goes like this. Yeah, like that. Because I would use it every time my friends would just tease me about something. So I would just say,